and welcome to my channel. My name is Mariana and you're watching Lucifer's Library. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a quick tour of my 2022 reading journal. When you first open this journal, we have this really bland page because I want to fill it with something else as the year progresses. This is the spread where I am going to be coloring it every single book that I read, and this spread only has 100 books. Now, if I bring out my 2021 reading journal, it has this over 130 books. And the difference between this spread and this spread is that in this one, I'm actually going to write down titles and write in tiny corners just the book number. So that way I can keep track of everything. And that's why the books are a lot bigger. I did a little switcheroo and we go from the front page directly to this page. So we skipped calendar and events. That's because calendar and events come here. So I've decided to mix it up a little bit. And we have calendar and events. And that happens a lot. That is an occurring theme within this journal. This is a new and improved way of journaling for me. I learned what I like in my 2021 reading journal and I wanted to improve on it. So we have just very simple spread with the dates, and then here are books read and pages read. We have here 100 books read, and then on this page we have the A to Z challenge, where I have to read a book that starts with a certain letter in the title. Here I try to color in a little bit and make it a little bit more summer themed because we have a summer reading challenge. I'm not doing one for spring, but I'm doing one for winter. And then here we have book series to complete. And this is very simple to explain. The blue boxes are books that I read years prior. The orange are novellas, and the pink is going to be books that I have read. Pink with the X is going to be DNFs. Moving on, we have some rereads for next year and standalones that I have on my bookshelf. Now, this spread is a lot less big 2021 reading journal, which was filled. So I went through a lot of standalones in 2021 and I am really feeling proud of that. Then we have Books Are Forever. And this spread is just something that I needed to fill the page. And it's obviously not done. It feels very empty. Then we have my Kindle collection. And I hope to read at least 20 books on Kindle in 2022. And these are all not in alphabetical order. These are from oldest to newest. And I accidentally already read one before the year started. So I had to color it in. And here we have a spread for hauled books. Now, I chose the shortest books on my Kindle and I want to prioritize them. At least have them somewhere where they are easy to look at and decide what I want to read. And again, I was feeling really creative to do this. Then we have reading challenge. This is just a bunch of reading challenges and they're not like really complicated, but I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun filling this in. We have some video ideas and plans, and I do have an extension to this spread, but this is just me doodling and giving vague ideas. All right, end of the year reading stats. We have books read, format. We have pages read, DNFs, unhauled, books by ratings, and here I have a different spread, number 1 and no ratings, and these are just very, very limited books. Here I have average rating, overall, and then genres, which I do make an extension of that. Then we have Tbr Countdown. These are all the books on my TBR that I have to read, and this is for next year. I want to finish all of my TBR books, my physical books. But I also made a spread for Kindle books as well. That's why here we have book number 22, so it's there, and then it starts from number 23 and goes 100. It goes down to number 100. So I have about 80 physical books to read, and I think I can do that. Then my winter TBR spread is basically the same as it is in my 2021 reading journal, but a little bit different. I have randomly written down the books from my winter TBR video, and when I get to them, I can just color it in. Here I have Masha's library. I have one friend, Masha's her name, and she is the only friend I lend my books. And I'm waiting for the year to be over so that I can write down every book she had not returned to me. And these are the books that she has, the books that I had given to her. And I'm gonna write them down, and that's how I keep track of what books she has and what books she has read. All right, let's talk about my unread bookshelf. Obviously, I finished some before the year is over, and I unhauled one, and I already made a book haul. I know, not the smartest thing to do, but this is basically another spread just for me to see how many books I have on my bookshelf. And it makes it easier because I can clearly see how many audiobooks, physical, unhaul, and DNFs I had. All right, we have this spread, my 2022 favorites. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And then they battle it out and we get to our favorite book. All right, I did say that I had an extension, and this is one I added later. It is genres. Every single genre that I've mostly read this year and that I feel like would be important to track. I obviously have more squares than I need and more squares than I will ever read. And then we have age range. Again, more squares than I need, but it's nice not to run out of space. All right, we have Booktube Goals, and this is just something, it's not exactly a goal, but it's just fun to see how far you come. I forget who it was, but I saw another booktuber do this spread, so I decided to mimic it. And we have content planner for YouTube, and I'm really proud of this spread. This is my favorite spread of all time. Next up, we have book length. And again, I watch a lot of journaling videos and planning, and I was just inspired and I added these things a lot later. The order in the beginning made sense, and then these just came later, so it's a lot of jumping back and forth, but it's fine. I'll improve it in my next year's journal. Again, we have under 100 and so far and so forth. Then we have publication year. I did have originally this spread in my 2021 reading journal, but I ended up tearing it out because I hated it. But I think this time it's going to be a lot better because I don't have it based on decades, and it's a lot more normal this year. And we have the buzzword challenge, and I've written down some books, but I can always do something else. Okay, let's move on to my January spread, and I'm really proud of this one. This is the first time I tried using any type of colors and coloring it in. If you watched my other video on my 2021 reading journal, I'm just gonna quickly show you what last year's spreads looked like. They were like this, 1-page spreads. And I really decided this year I'm gonna do something a little bit different, and I'm gonna make it more fun. So we have the calendar, we have to be read. This is from videos, and this is books that I want to read. Here we have notes, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it for book hauls, unhauls, DNFs, or anything else. We have the finished reading spread. It's really cute. I love the stars. And then we have DNFs, or mainly stats. I'll see what I want to do with these spreads. And then next up is going to be February, and yes, I think I might also use notes for some life stuff, because in my other journal I have stuff like school, I have writing, author calendar, goal tracker, and of course just calendar and things to check out. So I might have to do a completely different spread with just that it's not just bookish but also life stuff, but we'll see. This is my January setup so far. I'm really proud of this journal, all in all. It's a massive improvement from my 2021 journal. But if you're interested in a full video on my 2021 reading journal, go watch my other video because I go into detail on that one. I'm really proud of it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And subscribe to my channel because I think I'll be doing more of bullet journaling or reading journaling videos in 2022. And I'll just take you on this journey for this journal in particular. Thank you guys, and I'll see ya next time. Bye!